Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, May 4th, 2016. The markets are very bizarre again today. So many things are happening. First of all, the crude oil was going up this morning because of the oil company that started reducing their production in Alberta. And it started by Suncor and Canadian Natural Resources and Imperial Oil are watching the situation. Maybe they're going to do the same. But first of all, the crude oil went up this morning because of that, because they thought the production could diminish quite a bit over there, but doesn't seems like there was enough believers in that, because the movement came right back. So the crude oil started on the upside at the beginning, and it's now back to the zero level. And the energy, the gas has been pushing up on it too, and it stays at the same place. But the stocks are coming back down, and there are some worries about the stock right now. Even though the crude oil remain not that bad with its support here, when you look at the stocks, there are quite a few that are testing their support right now, and it wouldn't take a lot to see the index breaking down, because some stocks keeps going down quite a bit, like Secure, Keyera, Precision Drilling, Prairie Sky, Enerflex. You know, there's quite a bit of stocks that are going down right now. So there are some worries on the market, and we think we have to avoid buying gold stock at the moment. And the gold is accelerating a little bit in correction right now. There's no big increase in the number of sellers there, but they are quite constant since the last 3 days. So and the stocks are going down a little bit faster, and the mining also still are under correction, and they could go right down to the previous support, neutralizing 100% of the last bullish cycle. So what brought the U.S. market down today, as the Nasdaq keeps going down at minus almost 0.7% with 32 point, and the Dow Jones with minus 87 point at half a percent, and the TSX is 0.67% at close to 100 point. So we're still experiencing a correction right now, and that was our forecast since the top anyway last week. So we have spent most of the week in correction this week, and it's still maintaining this direction. So we don't know yet where this is going to happen, but at the moment I think we should stop buying all type of resources until we find out where is the end of that correction. The question bar is open, and we have a few questions came in, and we have room for some more. And there was a bunch of financial results today. Some of them weren't very good, like Priceline.com are going down, and Royal Dutch. But in some cases, the stock rose on their financial results, like Maple Leaf Food, but has lost half of the movement so far, as ETSY did the same thing, almost breaking its resistance. It's back to the beginning of the movement already. So one positive is Agrium, which did jump on its earning. They went from minus 6 cents to plus 5 cents. And for the rest, the Lucra Diamond also came out with a better result. Instead of 1 cent, they announced 5 cents with 70% increase in the revenue. The stock is doing pretty well. It's actually a nice breakout. We have reached the average volume during a day, and we're a little bit past half of the day. So I think it's a positive movement. There are not many nice case on the market today, but this is one of them. We'll be back. In most of the sector on the TSX right now, some of them are close to breakdown, because this is a long sideways formation, and the sector in consumer discretionary, the sector hasn't progressed since 2 months, and it's still we're still facing a possible breakdown on the sector here. And it's not done yet, but in the eventuality of a breakdown here, we would be better reducing the positions. And but in some cases, it's not a stock like Canadian Tire that you should be worried about, because the stock's still near breaking out once more. And it's some other stocks that are maintaining on the upside, are not doing very well, like Gildan, which is showing about the same thing as the market. So it's an important resistance. It seems like we still have a little bit of room for more correction. Telecom, it's not what it appears to be, because everything is because Manitoba Telecom, because most of the other stocks are not looking so good at the moment. In the financial service, we do maintain the correction. We recommended FAZ, bearish ETF on the financial service this morning, and it keeps going down, should reach the support within the next couple of days. Same thing in the industrial. There are big chances so that the sector could reach its support also over the next few days. And the staples has to be avoided at the moment, because it's still in an overbought situation within its sideways movement, and until we see some sort of break out there, we should pass on any movement out there. And the technology sector is also neutral. So we don't have nothing in the bullish condition right now. Those that were like materials are now still under a correction, and the financial and the gold and the mining. So until they see going down, I think we should stop buying in those sector. Let's go with a couple of news here, a couple of questions here. Mark is asking about DBO, buy or sell. DBO, buy or sell. Well, it depends. Buy or sell. If you don't have any, you can buy. If you don't have any, you don't want to short that. You cannot even short that. So, and to sell, it means you would have some. I don't think you should sell any of it right now, because unless you have bought it there and you want to securize the position a little bit and take some profit. But in the very short term, we have a positive triangle formation there, indicating that within the sideways movement, the volume is going down, but the lows are always higher. So it seems like the stock is near breaking out once more. So because the situation has changed quite a bit on this company that was doing bad for so long, and now is with the penetration of the market that they are doing right now, it seems like they're into a new era. So we would have a buy signal at about 64 cents on it. What to do with Twist? The TST, not Twist, TST. There isn't much to do there. I don't know what's happening. It seems like the stock isn't trading anymore. It is trading, but it has no more fluctuation, so it's very. You see what it looks like on the 15-minute chart. 1 cent high, 1 cent up, 1 cent down all the time. So I think there isn't much to do with that. The stock is worth 8 cents. There's no volatility at all. I don't know what happened. It was moving a little bit here and it stopped moving. I don't really have a comment on it. I don't know what to do. I wouldn't buy it. Would you sell it to keep whatever is left in your money? To me, it looks like the stock could be near dying. What do you think of QMX? It looks very, very good with this recent volume. The volume is there almost every day, and right now it's just like a calm side at going sideways at the top of the resistance. If you have it, it's a hold, and if you don't have it, it could be a buy at 11-12 cents. And I want to do the last one here, as Bear said, hi Michel, I bought NLN at 142. Have not sold any. What do you think of its behavior? What do you suggest to what would you suggest from here on in? Don't buy any, of course. The volume were not that big on the correction so far. We can call it a sideways movement. It's a volatile sideways movement. Should hold there. Hopefully it's going to go back up here, and after the pause, because look, today it's not on the low of the day. It came back, so it went down and then went back up. So I think we got to take this level as the change of trend. So it ever breaks down under the at a buck or at $1.05, then it would be a sell. Thank you very much, and we'll go to the pause.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
And you're very welcome there. So let's see what we could find. Can we find something? Oh, first of all, oops. Oh, first of all, it's going back down. Oops. Look at that. The Nasdaq market is rushing down right now. So maintaining its downtrend since yesterday, and we had a little rebound for 11:30 to noon, and then it's going back down again. So we don't know how far this could go, but it's not looking good right now, as the Dow Jones is returning to the low of the day. The SPY is doing the same thing, and also the TSX has just returned down again and just went down once more at 98 points. So Nasdaq minus 38, New York minus 102, and the SPTT minus 98. So it seems like we have a new wave of sellers here, and I'd say that look, consumer discretionary is heading down as well. The financial may break down even further today. The industrial, as I expected, are coming back down too. So we have a little phase of sellers right now on the technology and most everywhere, even the healthcare that is now negatives. And the mining has returned to the low of the day, could go a little bit deeper also. And it seems like the gold is going to follow the movement. And even the gold stock that went down to the negative side came back up and now wants to go down anymore again. So I think in day trading we should look forward for a little bit more trading on the downside this afternoon. And be careful not entering too fast in this market, because we have lost the bullish momentum totally. So and it seems like look at now the crude oil has no gain at all, so it could even come negative a little bit later. And the oil stock are returning to the negative side, and the gold is pushing a little bit more on the downside, and the mining also, as I saw. So I expect those to come back to the support, to the nearest support, that one here. So like 500 point for the mining, and maybe a little bit later on the gold, and even USO could come back right down to this mid-April support. So and 100 now it's still going down at the moment. So we are experiencing another little selling phase. So be careful before buying long normal stock, like buying high, selling, buying low, selling high. Right now, it doesn't seem to be the proper timing to do that. So this is it for today. Thank you very much for attending.